What is up, YouTube? Your boy Q Dog is back again with another video. So, in today's video, we will be talking about One Piece. This will be in the One Piece playlist collections. If you guys want to check that playlist out, I got a couple other videos in there talking about new news involving One Piece. I haven't done any One Piece theories yet, just because I'm still to be perfectly honest, I'm still trying to catch up in the Wano arc. It's just a lot of stuff going down in this arc, and it's amazing. I don't know if it's my favorite arc yet, but it's definitely one of the better arcs that Oda has come up with. But anyway, let's talk about this news involving One Piece. I don't know if you guys know this, but yeah, I was just reading this article by comicbook.com. Netflix One Piece star discusses the pressure that comes with the gig. You damn right there's a lot of pressure that comes with the gig, though, because this is a strong fandom, and we have been with One Piece for I know I've been with it since, I won't say the beginning, because I don't know if I was around for the beginning, but I guess I could say the beginning, because I started with episode 1 all the way up to where the current episode I'm at, and I'm in Wano arc. I'm just not up to I guess the current episode or the current manga, wherever the current manga is right now. I haven't caught up yet, but I will be catching up, because oh my goodness, this arc is just Kaido. Kaido is definitely strikes me as an emperor, more so than Big Mom did in her arc, because it was, I don't know, it's not that she didn't strike me as an emperor, but I don't know, she wasn't making. This Wano arc is just something else, man. I'll just put it that way. But let's get back into this article here. It says, One Piece has a tight-knit fandom, and its crew is just as close when you look over the story. Yeah, the crew's family. I mean, he's got one of the most different types of pirate crews out there. Luffy might lead the gang, but others like Chopper and Nami are just as beloved. Of course, Sanji ranks high on that list of favorites. Well, I don't know if you guys know this, there's a concept of the Big Three. And the Big Three, it goes inside, it goes inside a lot of animes, but it also goes outside too. So, you have the Big Three anime, like the Big Three most popular anime at the time. Sorry, my face was so dark in the camera. It's hard to get this sunlight to act right. But, yeah, so you have the Big Three in a particular manga, and then you have the Big Three for, what is the most popular manga. And One Piece has been in the Big Three for a minute now, outside of their manga. The Big Three in the One Piece manga would have to be Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji before the rest of the crew members got added. But that's only because Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy are essentially the powerhouses for the Sunny, or the Thousand Sunny. I forget what the name of the new ship is. I think it's the Thousand Sunny, but yeah, they're the biggest powerhouses, and each one of them's amazing in their own right. So I'm glad to see that that this actor is actually taking it seriously, though. There's been a lot of these newer shows where the actor doesn't. This is a beloved franchise. It has a lot of fans, including me, and we want to just see it done right. So, and Netflix is notorious for horrible adaptations. So, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not holding out hope that this will be good. I mean, but I'm open-minded. If it is good, I will be watching these episodes just to give it a review. Whether it's trash or good, I'll give you my honest opinion. And if they stick to the lore, which is, the source material, the real story, the manga that everybody's been reading for 10 plus or so many years, I think this show will do good. If they don't, I see another Death Note, another Cowboy Bebop in the future. Because, yeah, One Piece, their fans, me included, we don't play like this, man. We don't. If you're going to do something with our series, you better do it right or don't do it at all. You know what I mean? But, yeah, he says, we'll keep going into the article. So in a recent interview, fans aren't surprised to hear Taz Skylar's, I'm guessing this is who's playing Sanji, recent struggle with self-doubt and performance anxiety. Recently, the actor spoke with Newit magazine about his current projects, and it was there One Piece came to light. Skylar did touch upon the pressure he feels playing Sanji, but he says the fan base has helped reassure him as the fan base has helped reassure him as Netflix's production start date nears. I'm glad to see there are fans out there that are being supportive. I always say, for those, because it is brave. It is brave for any actor to take on any role. Well, I'll say it's brave if they do the research and they try to portray the character right. For any actor to take on these type of characters, where people know who the character is. We know who Sanji is. We know who Luffy is. We know who Zoro is. We know it down to the minute detail to where we know Zoro will always get lost. We know Sanji is a woman-crazed sex maniac. You know what I mean? They don't actually show sex in the manga, but we know what Sanji's on about, man. We all know what Sanji's on about. He ain't for the men. I mean, he's cool with us, but yeah, Sanji's a ladies' man for sure. Luffy is one of those characters. He's more akin to a Goku type character, where Goku and Luffy kind of have similar personalities, whereas they just don't care. They just really care about their adventure and having fun and making sure that it's fun for whoever's with them at the moment, whether that be Boma, Chi-Chi, or Nami, or Chopper. You know what I mean? They're those type of characters that just really don't care, man. They're in it for the adventure and the fun. So that's why I think a lot of people are drawn to like Goku's and Luffy's, because most guys in the general day to day, whenever people bring up shit, it's like Patrice O'Neal said: you think you're gonna care, you hope you care, but at the end you really don't care. I mean, to be honest, just being honest. Okay, let's see what he says here. I wasn't pressured at first. Then I went through a few months leading up to the announcement where I did start to feel the pressure and the anticipation build up in a negative way. There was also just a lot to juggle, he explained. I was in Hamlet. Okay, hold up. I mean, that's not necessarily bad, but I don't think Hamlet is, it's not a good segue for One Piece. I was in Hamlet at the Young Vic whilst also doing 2 to 3 hours of Taekwondo training a day. I was in Hamlet at the Young Vic whilst also doing 2 to 3 hours of Taekwondo training a day and chef training after the show in the evenings, and it was a lot to handle whilst also trying to keep my center of gravity as a human. But now I've reached a point where I'm just kind of like, you're not going to do your fucking but now I'm just kind of like but now I've reached the point where I'm just kind of like, you're just going to do your fucking best, bro, and whatever fucking happens. And whatever happens, fucking happens. I like the first part, the whatever happens, fucking happens. I'm not, I'll have to move that around. I saw something. This is where I get a little bit worried, because it seems like it seems like he's taking it like 3 hours of Taekwondo training a day, chef training, which he needs. Generally, if you're going to play Sanji, he's a chef. I guess Taekwondo. I mean, Sanji's more of a kickboxer in my opinion, but definitely more of a kickboxer, because if you remember correctly, when you first meet Sanji, he's always talking about how chefs do not use their hands in fighting because they use them to cook, and it's their most precious commodity. If you're a chef, you need hands so you can cook. So yeah, I don't really get the whole Taekwondo thing. It should have been kickboxing, in my opinion. But like I said, I'm open-minded for this. I'm going into the episode 1 with no expectations. I do have one expectation. It better be fucking good. It better be fucking entertaining. If it's not, I'll let you guys know in the review. And I'll let you guys know exactly what happens in the episode. spoiler warning, before the show even comes out, I'm going to say what's going to happen into it. It's not going to be party in the front where I'm going to try and not spoil it for you. If it's trash, if it's good, I won't spoil it. I'll just give a general overview around what happens so you can see it for yourself. If it's trash, I'm gonna save y'all from it. I'm gonna save y'all from it. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm y'all hero or anything, but I will let you guys know if I think it's trash, exactly what happens in the episode. For trash shows, I don't think there's any such thing as a spoiler alert or spoiler warning. Because what it, I forget if it's South Park or Family Guy, but one of them had that famous. And it's a famous saying in real life. You can fucking clean a turd, but it's still a turd. So that's why I have no problem spoiling shitty shows. Because just because I told you what happens in the shitty show doesn't make it any less shitty. But it says, oh, and then here it goes. He says, after, and whatever happens, fucking happens. I don't like that statement. I like what he said. He could have just left it at, you're just going to do your fucking best, bro. And then cut that other stuff out. But, he's a human. He's a person. He has his own opinion and whatnot. And I respect that. I respect that he's actually just giving it to us raw, I guess. As you can see, Skylar has been putting serious work into the role and has even taken cooking lessons to beef his performance. He and the rest of the One Piece cast have some time to learn the characters before hitting the set. And when the stars gather to film, we have a feeling Skylar will nail his role. He fucking better. Like I said, I have one expectation for the show, and it better be good. It better be. If it's not good and it's not entertaining, what are you making it for, Netflix? Apparently, word on the street is y'all ain't doing so well with subscribers and etc. I won't go into it. You can just go watch the Quartering videos about said subject. Shout out to the Quartering. If you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, go check it out. Leave it subscribe, like, and all that jazz. But yeah, Netflix. This could, honestly, I think where you guys are at right now with all y'all subscribers and whatnot, and just like y'all financial status or y'all internet status, as I like to call it, this has got to be a hit. If it's not, this One Piece has such a strong fan base and such a large, wide, stretching fan base that this can, in my opinion, this can make or break your company. This can draw a lot of eyes to it, can get a lot more subscribers from this if you do it right and you stay close to the story. Also, put no woke bullshit in there that doesn't need to be in there. Because just do your research on the show and do the best product that you possibly can. That's all I ask of you. I don't want anything else. I don't want y'all to make the show specifically for me or specifically for any other fan. I just want y'all to stay true to the actual story and not add in anything. That's a good segue. Don't add in shit. You can cut stuff out. I know you're gonna have to anyway because there's more you can do in animation than you can do in live action anyway. Especially since CGI has only come so far, but it's only going to get better, folks. So I won't doubt that later on in the future they'll be able. If the show's good, it'll only get better. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's in the article and whatnot. It says, "What do you think about Skylar's take on Sanji here? Are you excited to see the Netflix adaptation of One Piece?" I'm worried to see the Netflix adaptation of One Piece, if only because of their prior history with adaptations. Death Note, Cowboy Bebop, all these. So, going into it with an open mind. You guys wish me luck. I hope they don't butcher one of my favorite animes, if not my favorite anime of all time. And don't forget to, if you like this video, like the content I'm putting out, to skadoosh that like button, and share this video, get it out there, let people know, your boys posting every other day on YouTube. So share this video, get it out there. Skadoosh that like button. And this has been your daily dose of One Piece news from your boy 1990 Feel Cute Out. So, peace, you guys. I'll see you in the next video. All right. Like, share, and subscribe before I go. Peace.